الأمير فيصل بن عبد العزيز آل سعود، أحمد بن تينيان، والسيد جون فيلبي. يا جلالة الملك.
ولد ملكا، فيلم داع صيته في السعودية قبل 3 سنوات تقريبا، وهو يحكي قصة الملك فيصل وزيارته لبريطانيا. هذا الفيلم الذي عرض في صالات السينما وحاز على مجموعة من الجوائز أنتجه رجل أمريكي ولد هنا في السعودية وعاش وارتبط فيها.
Hi, I'm Todd Albert Nibbs, and I am a film producer and a theater writer as well, and director. I am American, and I was born in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. It was quite an experience growing up in Saudi Arabia. I would say, as an American, I grew up in Aramco. My father worked for Aramco, and it was, I think, a very unique childhood. Not many, I think, people in the world have the privilege of being an expat and being amongst such a diverse community growing up. And I think that gave me the opportunity to see the world a lot at a young age and to be exposed to a lot of different cultures, a lot of different types of people. And this was, I think, an experience unlike any other. Saudis especially, kind of being amongst them growing up, as well as other cultures and people. Saudis were very hospitable, and I think that became part of my way of life and something that I appreciate still to this day. And I think I've taken that on from the Saudi culture, the hospitality and the warmness and the welcomeness they have with their friends and each other. And I think that's a very it's in my heart, and I think it's a special thing that becomes part of you as you when you grow up here.
وسألناه بعد عن فيلمه اللي أنتجه عن القصة الواقعية للملك فيصل، قصة أو فيلم Born a King.
Started in Saudi Arabia doing that was I made a movie when I was in America called Home, the Aramco Brat Story. And we did this with as an independent film. We basically interviewed people. It's a film about sort of Saudi Arabia through the eyes of expats that grew up there. And we filmed it by having about 100 people or more on camera. And after we would interview them, we would actually pre-sell the DVD to them, and then we put a trailer online and pre-sold the rest of the DVDs to make the film. And that's how we funded the film. And the film was discovered during our process. We put the trailer online by a group called Friends of Saudi Arabia, that we were able to screen it in Orlando, Florida with them back in 2007. And we didn't screen the whole thing, we screened the first 30 minutes. And after that screening, we did a big crowdsourced another screening in Hollywood. And then I was contacted by Prince Turki Al Faisal, who invited us to screen the film in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and that was at the very end of 2007. And that was my return to Saudi. I hadn't been there for 5 or more years at that point. And that was quite a privilege. We got to screen the film in Riyadh. It was the first public screening, I think, in like 30 years.
هذا العمل الذي عرض لأول مرة هنا في مركز إثراء بالظهران حاز على إعجاب الكثيرين بسبب معرفة منتجه بتفاصيل المجتمع السعودي.
So it's definitely a big part of the Saudi culture, and what I love about Saudis though is that they make everything their own, and they have their own stories to tell. So I think that that's what's exciting about the movie push here on a few levels. One, that it's supported from the top by the government, and they're investing a lot into new stories and having grants and things available. That's huge. Number two, Saudi, unlike the rest of the Gulf, who's tried to kind of push to get into the cinema industry, has a very large local population. At least 2/3 of the population is local, so that 20 some odd million in a 36 million person country. And that's a big deal, because that means they can support, through ticket sales, good-sized budget films in the cinema. And that's going to be big, because I don't think there was enough local population to support that, for example, in the UAE or Qatar or Bahrain, for example. So that's my wish. Also, as an American living in Saudi, just to say, I'm happy to have so many great friends, both expats and Saudis, in Saudi Arabia. It's a great place to live. And it's a fun culture and an exciting time to be in Saudi. So if you're out there listening to this and you haven't been to the country, do come and see what's going on. Take care. Bye.
والله أنت مثلتنا خير تمثيل.
أنت يا ولدي جبت لنا أكثر من كل المغازي، وهقوتي إن أخوك تركي بيفخر بك.